The bottle cap is the most expensive item ever released in Pokemon Go history, and it came with a weird rule. Once you got it, you only had a limited time to use it. So many of you have already used yours, and today I'm gonna look at what you used the most expensive item in the game on, the golden bottle cap, and which Pokemon you chose to get to 100% IVs. Starting with the icon, Pokedaxi. He said monkey. And honestly, I respect this. Zarude is one of the rarest Pokemon ever released in the game. It's been meta relevant, not meta relevant. I think right now it's a good grass type attacker. It is very high in CP, and it's only ever been released twice in special research. So having 100% IV Zarude makes a ton of sense. I'll give this one an 8. Fleece King, this is, man, I mean, this one's crazy. This is a shiny Nightcap Snorlax, which I think is the rarest shiny Snorlax costume ever. And I predict we're gonna see a lot of costume shinies in today's video because I'd do the same thing. The only way to get a shiny Nightcap costume is by completing the research, which requires you to connect your Go++ to Pokemon Go and then track your sleep for like a month straight, which gives you a handful of encounters with the Snorlax with the Nightcap, which can be shiny, but is impossibly rare to get. So to use the bottle cap on this costume to get a Shundo of one of the rarest costumes ever, that's pretty, I'm giving that a 9 out of 10, 9.5. Okay, we got a normal Meloetta. Meloetta, another one of those exclusive mythicals that has only ever been released, I think once or twice maybe, but not one that everyone has. So 100 would be very cool. I'll give this a 7. This is so sweet. Picked my only shiniization, so I always have my dog Bella with me traveling the world. She's my 4-year-old pit bull, and her quirk is carrying a toy in her mouth when she greets people. Immortally digital now. Wait, that's so cute. Look at it. I'm a big pit bull fan. That makes a lot of sense. I respect that. Also, I chose a shiny crown formization for my bottle cap, so give this an 8. Another one of these, we're probably gonna see a lot of crown formization. Again, I got my Shundo of it, so I understand. Give this an 8. Oh, I was hoping we'd see this. Armored Mewtwo from 2019, given the golden bottle cap, and the hyper training tasks are going up on it. So I don't know what the IVs are on this thing. I don't know how close it is to 100%. But Armored Mewtwo, another one I predict we'll see quite a bit of today. That's a really solid one. I'm giving that a 9. Okay, Jay right here. Back in 2018, when Mewtwo was first released, it came out in what was called EX raids, which is a feature that no longer exists. Jay was not able to make the EX raid, but his friend got 2 and traded him 1. So this is like the original Mewtwo, technically the first ever global Mewtwo in Pokemon Go history. And it's going to be 100%. And honestly, with Mewtwo being one of the best, like most versatile Pokemon in the game, and maybe one day we'll have Mega Mewtwo, this is a really solid meta-relevant choice that will always pay off. So we'll give this it's the first ever 8.5. Oh, this is sick. Okay, we have the shiny 9th anniversary Gimmighoul. I don't know if it has the 9th anniversary background. Obviously you can't, it doesn't in the screenshot, but it might because the background like alternates in and out. So if you have it with a background, this is insane. But this is a great shiny, super duper rare, and obviously an amazing Shundo. I'm gonna give this one a 7, but if it has the background, 9. Homebase Serenity used it on their first ever shiny Charizard, which is just like an iconic Pokemon to them. So that's cool. Shiny Charizard, best buddy, first one ever, getting that to a Shundo. I recently got my favorite Pokemon to a Shundo, so I understand. And JT Gilly has a Shadow Shundo Ho-Oh. Give it a 7. Can't be mad about this. Zygarde is one of the hardest Pokemon, the complete form Zygarde, which is this form right here, one of the hardest Pokemon in Pokemon Go to get. The reason why is because you need a ton of Zygarde cells in order to like evolve it up essentially. And Zygarde cells you can only get on routes, which no one does, myself included. So getting one to level 50 to 100% IV is really impressive, and this is one of the best Pokemon in Masters League, and probably will always be, because they're gonna always want to incentivize people to use routes. So this is a great one, especially if you PvP. I'll give this an 8. Gmax Charizard going to 100%, very helpful in Gigantamax raids and Mega raids, because you can Mega Evolve this as well. Give him a 6. That's beautiful, bro. This is beautiful. This is the LA Go Tour background. This is I'm so jealous of this background. I don't think I got this one myself. You've got the Griffith Park the Griffith Observatory in the hill with like downtown Los Angeles in the background. It's like one of the prettiest pictures you could take of LA. The backgrounds aren't always the greatest. This is definitely the best one of California, which is my home state. So this is cool. I'm jealous. This is a Shundo. It is a location card background Shundo fused Kyurem, most likely with an adventure effect. In my opinion, one of the best adventure effects in the game. So this Pokemon will always be useful. Since it's a location card background, it's gonna always be extremely rare and significant. And now it's a Shundo. Gonna be honest, giving that a 10. Oh, this one's cool from Ashley. This is the oldest Pokemon that she has in her entire account. It's from 3 days after playing for the first time. I also didn't keep my starter Pokemon that I caught when I started Pokemon Go, so I get it. And this is very, very cool. Paying homage to the first Pokemon, the oldest Pokemon she has in her account, and like a very OG memory, getting Victory Bell to 100. That's super cool. I respect that. 7. Mo, we got a costume plus shiny plus dual mega type. That's very meta. The 2021 glasses, it's not like one of those costumes that's gonna come back every year, like the Hoot Hoot with the top hat. Like, this is exclusive to 2021. It's level 50, it's going to be a Shundo, and it does have a dual type mega. This is very, very nice. This is a 9.5. Oh my God, this is sick, bro. Okay, this is from the City Safari events, I think. This is the Milan background, shiny Sylveon. The significance of this, when you go to a City Safari event, you only get a handful of encounters with Safari Hat Eevee, and it could be shiny. It's very hard to get shiny. So to get the shiny, you're not guaranteed that because you only have it's not like you can hunt it. You can't go and find a bunch of encounters. Like, you have to get lucky with the like 10 encounters that you get. So getting the shiny with the Milan background is so sick. And then obviously evolving that to Sylveon is big, and then hyper training that to a Shundo. I mean, this is like, look how pretty that is with Milan, like the city of Milan in the background. This is a 10, bro. It is ridiculously hard to get okay. The only way to get this Eevee is by traveling in person to these events, and you're not guaranteed the shiny. This is crazy. Classic. Shundo Rayquaza, who wouldn't want that? Give that a 7. Riri got the Osaka background Zacian, shiny Zacian, best buddied, going to Shundo. This was the one that I got, so I'll give this a 10. This is a crazy flex. I did this because somehow I got the Schlundo Zacian from a lucky trade during GoFest Global, so why not have the pair? Already has the Schlundo Zacian, might as well get the Schlabundo Zamazenta, which is a shiny, lucky, bottle cap hundo, by the way. Schlabundo. I'm coining that. Give that an 8. Purple Phoebus. Couldn't agree more. This is a beautiful shiny. It's the highest CP in the entire game. It's meta relevant, and it's gonna be a great Shundo. Give it an 8. Oh, this is so sick. Okay, so if you're looking at this, you're probably like, what's different about it? Okay, listen. If you look at the background, it's got the Team Instinct background, and if you look at the arm, it has the Team Instinct armband. I will say this is probably one of the worst costumes ever released in Pokemon Go. I think we can all agree that, because what is this freaking armband? But that doesn't make it not rare. It doesn't make it not cool. This is the rarest Electivire you could ever get in Pokemon Go, and one of the rarest costume Pokemon ever released, because everybody only got one single encounter with this costume Pokemon. So the likelihood of getting a shiny out of that one single encounter, extremely low. These are impossibly hard to get, and not many people have them even for trades. And if you do want to trade someone for it, they're gonna have to give you their only shiny version of this. So this is like very, very hard to get, very hard to trade for. Very, very cool Shundo. We'll give that a 9.5. Masterful got a lucky trade from the Trainer Club for a lucky shiny Mewtwo, which is going Shundo. Can't be mad about a Shundo Mewtwo. Give that an 8. Oh, May 2022 Air Adventures shiny Pikachu. This was like mad exclusive. I'm pretty sure the Air Adventures was this Jeju Island? I mean, it's exclusive Pikachu with exclusive balloons that I think you could only get at an in-person event somewhere in 2022, which was very hard to get to, obviously. I'm pretty sure. Either way, shiny exclusive costume Pikachu Shundo, 8.5. Yes, someone did it. Someone did it. The glorious. This is shiny Mew Shundo. I definitely agree with this. I think that all of those exclusive one-off shiny mythicals that not everyone has are fantastic choices for a golden bottle cap. and it just makes a beautiful Shundo. I mean, look at that, dude. Shundo Mew, that's insane. Giving that a 9. Oof, another oh, this is a Schlucky Rayquaza. Schlabundo, 8. Oh, this is cool. Deoncé right here going bottle capped up, so getting this thing to 100% AV. Deoncé has a Mega. I think this is a meta relevant Pokemon. And again, one of those mythicals that you only get one of. And not everyone has. So very, very cool. Give it a 7. Oh, that's so cool. Zygarde, 100%. Well, there you go. 100% IV bottle capped Zygarde. Now all this person needs to do, obviously, is go out and get enough Zygarde cells in order to get the final form. But this is, I mean, it's not always available. It's a very, very exclusive, legendary, mythical Pokemon, whatever it is. And obviously, very hard to get to 100% IV. So, 9. Oh, this is cool. I think this is this is shiny, right? Shiny Meloetta, Best Buddy, Hyper Training Complete. So now it's a Shundo Meloetta. Exclusive Pokemon, only came out once. Give it a 9. Here's a cool one, an exclusive Pokemon that was, again, only ever released once. It is Apex Shadow Ho-Oh, and I think they purified it. So getting the Apex Shadow or the Apex Ho-Oh Hundo, which is very, very cool. I figured we would see Apex Pokemon released in the future. We never did. So cool to see. Give it an 8. Oh man, we got another one, bro. You guys got so lucky. Los Angeles background, Unova Tour LA, Shundo. Give that a 10. This is a cool story. I caught this shiny Azelf in the wild on the first walk that my wife and I took my son on 10 days after he was born. This, by the way, getting a wild Azelf spawn is as rare as getting a wild unknown spawn. I've played for all 9 years and I've never seen a wild unknown outside of a special event. So to get a shiny wild Azelf is ridiculous. And to get that to Shundo, very, very cool. Give that an 8. Here's a cool one. This person who's been chasing this for a long time, countless trades to get the Shundo Groudon, and they got it. Shiny, lucky, bottle cap Hundo Groudon. The Schlabundo, gave it an 8. Oh, this is so cool. I'm so jealous about this one. I know I have the Osaka background, but Paris, it just holds a special place in my heart. You got the Eiffel Tower in the background. This is such an iconic location card background. So cool. As a Shundo. That's an easy 10. Yo, Bam got, this is a cool one, the shiny Halloween Vulpix, which evolves into Ninetales, obviously. This is very, very cool. And it's their favorite Pokemon. Exclusive costume, shiny Shundo. Give it an 8.5. Oh, here's a cool one. This is the Pokemon Go Fest global background Shinization. These were very, very hard to get, and this is probably a background that we're not going to see come to the background of Zacian Zamazenta ever again. So this is like probably like a time capsule shiny. So super, super rare. Great Shundo, 9. Here's a cool one. This is their first ever Galarian bird. It was a shiny Zapdos, and it's going to be a Shundo. This is another one that I felt like I'd see a lot of just because like shiny Galarian birds are impossible to come by. So to get that and to Shundo it is like chef's kiss. I'll give it an 8. Cool, cool. Do you know what this Pokemon is? Some of you might not. This is a cloned Charizard from 2020. Clone Pokemon were released in Pokemon Go, I think twice technically, years ago. They never came back, and I don't know if we'll ever get them again. So Clone Charizard is one of the rarest Pokemon in the game if you still have one in your account from back in the day, and getting that to a Hundo, I mean, is a no-brainer. Although I will say, you cannot Mega Evolve a Clone Charizard, so it's technically not meta relevant, but I mean, it is a crazy piece of Pokemon Go history and a very, very cool Pokemon to have, especially 100% IVs. I'm giving that a 9. Cool. This is our first Jirachi we're seeing today. Again, an exclusive mythical that was released once ever. Everybody who played during this time was only able to catch one. So to get this to a Shundo is just fantastic. Give it an 8. Michelle, this is cool. First ever Mareep. I still remember catching him in my college dining hall 7 years ago. My favorite since I was a little girl, my only best buddy in the game. I couldn't think of a more deserving one to get the bottle cap. Shundo, super cool. Fleece King would be proud. We'll give it a 7. Hey, cool. This is the Liberty State Park background for, what do you call it? Shinization. So this was like the New Jersey, New York Go Fest background. Very cool. Big win on that for a Shundo. Listen, any location card, shiny, special Pokemon is getting a 10 for me. Cool. One of their favorite Pokemon from when they were young. It's a shiny Alakazam Shundo. Give it a 6. This is big. This is a costume Umbreon. Umbreon, everybody loves Umbreon. That costume is very, very cool. A costume shiny Pokemon, very rare. That's a great Shundo. 8. Juan's first ever shiny in any Pokemon game, and fun fact, this is the first shiny that was ever released in Pokemon Go history with shiny Magikarp and shiny Gyarados back in 2017. So this is like the original first ever shiny released. And this got the bottle cap and Shundo. So that's super cool. Crazy piece of history. 8. Oh, that's so sick. That's so sick. The Dapper Dragonite. This is like a fun costume, as you can see, with like the bow tie and the glasses vibe. That's great. Very, very cool Shundo. You don't see this one all the time. Give that an 8. Wow, Shundo Entei. Beautiful. 6. The Shiny Lucky background. Super good on Kyogre, which is very useful because it could Mega. 6. 7. Oh, this is cool, man. This is cool. Cotton Santa Monica. This is the special background Origin Form Dialga. It has the adventure effect, so it's got the right move, the adventure effect. Obviously, it has the exclusive background from this event, and it's a Shundo. This is an extremely useful Pokemon in the meta. It is a very, very useful adventure effect, one of the best, and then obviously it's got a background. It's shiny, giving it a 10. Oh, this is so cool. This is so cool. Okay, so what you're seeing is really rare. This is a fused double background. So as you can see on the left side, you've got kind of like this background style going on. On the right side, you have the Necrozma like wormhole going on. I'm pretty sure this is correct. This is a double background, and it happens, I think, when you fuse two background Pokemon together. I'm pretty sure. I forget. When this thing came out, it was honestly very confusing on like how to get the double background, but I remember it being a thing. So if I'm correct, and this is a double background, shiny Necrozma, that is like one of the craziest Shundos, because this also has an adventure effect, not very relevant, but the Pokemon itself, very high CP and very relevant. And again, the double background Shundo is like, this is another 10, bro. I'm realizing that my golden bottle cap sucks. Oh, this is unique. It's a Turtwig. This is the Sinnoh, right? The Sinnoh Turtwig. Yes, going to a Shundo. Super cool. 8. Oh, there's the bird. There's the Articuno. Shiny Galarian Articuno going to a Shundo. The IVs were 1 to 12 when this person first started their hunt. So this is a very long road to get into a Shundo. Well, good luck. 7. This is a unique Pikachu. This is the Pokemon TCG Pikachu. I forget when this came out. I mean, it came out in 2022, but I forget like what the event was. But it's got this cool like Pokemon card playing hat, and then obviously it's going to be a Shundo. This is a costume Shundo. Super cool. Give this a 9. Oh, Melmetal. Nice. Cool. And useful and very hard to get because shiny Meltan is not always available in Pokemon Go. It's only available a couple times a year through specific events. And in order to get the Melmetal, you have to like send a Pokemon to Pokemon Home. It's a whole kind of complicated thing. So this is a very hard shiny to get, and an even harder Shundo. Give it an 8. Oh, cool. This is the Wild Area, the Pokemon Go Wild Area event. So shiny Groudon with the Wild Area background. I forgot that Groudon that it was around during that time and you could get the Wild Area background. But this is gonna be a Shundo Wild Area background. We hopefully will have more Go Wild Area events in the future, but the backgrounds might end up looking different. Most likely they will. So this is like a cool, like a capsule, like a time capsule background Shundo. 10. This is unique. This person's first ever shiny Starmie, which is one of their favorite Pokemon, going for a Shundo. Love that. 6. Gravid said the one bit of spice missing from their Masters League battle pool. So this is going towards the PvP grind. And I think, is that the special like black and white background? Am I saying that right? Is this a background? I think that is. I think that's like the Dual Destiny background Shundo. Did everyone get cool background Shundos? I mean, I got one too, but I don't have these. This make me jealous. 9. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. I'm giving it an 8. Here you go. This is like Pasadena, LA background, Origin Form Dialga shiny, going to a Shundo. Just so hard to get because these backgrounds were exclusive to the people who went to the events. So the more years that go by, the more rare these things get. That's a 10. Look at this background, man. That's so cool. Shiny background. 9. Ooh, that's cool. It is the Party Hat shiny Lucky Gengar, a Shablundo. Give it a 9. Here's a cool one. It's the shiny Necrozma, but as you can see, the background is a little different. This is like the single background, not the dual fusion background, but still a very, very cool ultra wormhole background shiny Necrozma. Shundo. 9. Waldo. This is a good option, bro. Punk rock, angsty Snorlax getting to a Shundo. 9. Cool. Oh, this is the Taipei. Wow, the Taipei background is like mad vibrant with that like grass park and everything. That's like kind of beautiful, honestly. This is a 10. I mean, it's a Shundo background from Taipei. 10. Unique. Love it. If this is your favorite Pokemon. 6. My starter. My number 1 easiest decision ever. This is so cool and something that myself and probably so many other people wish they did. This is this person's first ever Pokemon they ever caught. As you can see the date August 1st, 2016. This was their starter Charmander. They kept it the entire time since 2016, the first Pokemon ever caught on their account 9 years ago. And they're getting this to 100% IVs. This is, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm giving this a 10. This is cool. My favorite Pokemon, and as far as I know, I'm the only owner of a shiny Rotom in my hometown. Probably true. Shiny Rotom is mad hard. It's impossible to get. Like, it only came out, what, once? Right? During like a GoFest event or something. Super hard. This is a Schlabundo Rotom 9. Oh, we got another one. This is the 2016. This was on, wow, July 9th. This was even earlier. First ever Pokemon caught, their starter Bulbasaur. Give it a 10. And giving the golden bottle cap to Sinistea, a lucky Sinistea, which I assume is their favorite Pokemon. So I respect it. 6. Let's go. Big Man Blastoise with the squad glasses. 8. Here's a cool one, and one that we haven't seen yet. This is a shiny Gigantamax Venusaur going to Shundo. So sick. That's an 8. 80 Raids LOL, shiny Glaceon with the Christmas costume going to Shundo. That's so sick. That's a 9. Oh, this is cool, dude. This is a Bali background Latios. Wow, the background for this is beautiful, dude. That looks fantastic. And then obviously, I mean, Latios, meta relevant. It has a Mega. Very, very cool. Give it a 9. Here's a cool one. The first ever Cubfu we're seeing, which is good in the Dynamax raids. I think it's good in Masters League PvP. This will definitely be like a very useful Pokemon. And another one of those examples of like exclusive Pokemon that everyone could only get one of that only came out once. So maybe we'll get more of these in the future because this did come out in 2025. But for now, mad rare. Impossibly hard to get a hundo because you only get one encounter with it, and going to be very, very useful. I think maybe 2 encounters actually. Might have gotten 2 of them, but very cool. Give it a 7. I love this. I think the quote was, "What a beautiful dork." We got King Gambit shiny going over to Shundo. Super cool. 8. Oh my gosh, check this out. Okay, so this is a Shundo already done Shundo Mega Heracross. So cool. Look at this. A lot. 11 lucky trades to try to get the Shundo. So I'm assuming they just took their best one and then he gave it a bottle cap and then got that Schlabundo. That's sick. 8. Cool. This is cool. The Squirtle with the Pikachu party hat from 2020. Really, really fun costume. Shundo 9. Bro, I'm so jealous, dude. I don't think I have this. I wanted this so bad. Oh, I definitely don't have this. I mean, this is a ridiculous. Like, if anybody wants to special trade me one of these at a future event, let me know. This is the Honolulu background shiny Scuba Chew. So this was exclusively released during the Pokemon World Championships in 2024. You could get this Scuba Chew Pikachu globally during the event, but the Hawaii background, you obviously had to be in Hawaii to get this. This is more rare than a GoFest location background. This is crazy. And it's like the Pokemon World Championship background shiny Shundo. That is such an easy 10. Oh man, that is so cool. This is 2023 New York background Rayquaza. This was a thing? New York background? I didn't even know this background existed. I mean, that's a 10. That's crazy. And it's a Mega Rayquaza. It's insane. Yeah, and then here's the 2024. This is Necrozma with the New York background. GoFest. Gonna be a Shundo. That's a 10. Oh, this is cool. Okay, so this person's working on getting the rank 1 Great League Regidrago, and obviously this has, I think this is the shiny, maybe this isn't the shiny. The shiny is so hard to tell on this Pokemon, I don't think it's shiny. But it has the exclusive special background, which is like very, very cool to get. And this is interesting, and I haven't seen someone use the bottle cap like this before, but this person obviously cares a lot about the Go Battle League. And in the Go Battle League, in Great League specifically, the best IVs you can get is like 1 on the attack stat and then the other 2 stats close to 15 or some variation of that. But you always want like 1 attack and then the HP and defense to be high. So this is very cool. So this is like strategically training their Pokemon so that they have the perfect IV set for the perfect Great League Pokemon. So this is really cool and very strategic. I'll give this an 8. Oh, this is iconic. This is Brandon Ton, a Brandon Ton traded Pasadena background shiny Kyurem. That's super cool. This is a 10. You got the #1 player in the world history, you got the background, you got the shiny. 10. Wow, the Fukuoka. Okay, this is mad significant. Do you know why? During the event, this was the Go Wild area or the Wild Area event. There was an in-person event first. This is the first ever in-person Go Wild Area event was in Fukuoka, Japan. And this is what that background is for. So this is like crazy Pokemon Go history background right here. Shundo with, I'm sure, the adventure effect, that's a 10 out of 10. This is cool, man. Is it a Shundo? It's on its way there. Okay, so this is the Toxtricity from the Go Wild area, there you go, the Wild Area event with the special background. And it's the Gigantamax version. Wow, Gigantamax shiny, special background, and it's gonna be a Shundo. I'm gonna give that a 10, bro. That's crazy. This is so pretty. Shundo Mega, the background. 9.5. Bro, I respect that. I respect Shundo Miltank. I give it a 7. Here's a cool one, Shundo Aeron, bottle capping the Aeron. I like seeing this because obviously there's like, you know, we're all making the same choice here for the most part, which is like shiny background, shiny mythical, you know, is getting the gold bottle cap. So I respect everybody that's using them on like their favorite Pokemon or Pokemon that they love, like Aeron. 7. Mahar Shadow, that's a cool bottle cap. This is definitely like exclusive mythical from 2024. 7. Cool. Shiny Volcarona. This is sick. Volcanion, or Volcarona, what is it? Whatever the pre-evolution is, I forget, is extremely hard to hatch. Even harder to hatch shiny. So this is a great Shundo. Give it an 8. Cool Giratina. I love Giratina. This is a great Shundo. 8. Oh, this is great. This is a costume Wigglytuff shiny lucky Schlabundo costume. 9. Wow. Reshiram with the Pasadena background. 9. Oh, check it out. Check it out. Watch. We're seeing a Shundo. This is the Shundo Shaman happen live. That's a 9. Oh, cool, man. I love this Pokemon. I love Spiritomb. I love Halloween. I think this is, shiny, a Schlabundo Spiritomb. This is just, this Pokemon only comes around once a year. Typically, we only get a couple of encounters per person per year to get the shiny, and only 1 or 2 years you are able to hunt it in field research. Very hard, very exclusive. It's lucky, it's Shundo, it's a 9. Ah, man, I'm surprised this is the only one we've seen of this so far. If you didn't know, Fragment Hat Shiny Pikachu is iconic for being one of the rarest shiny costume Pokemon ever in Pokemon Go history, and it maintains that to this day. So if you do have one of these, whether it's traded or caught, this is probably the best option for a bottle cap, because this is the single most iconic shiny Pokemon in Pokemon Go history, and definitely one of, if not the rarest. And getting that a Shundo is an easy 10. I respect this. I respect it. It was a 15, it had 215 stats. They used a golden bottle cap to just rock it over to a Shundo. Love it. 6. Cool Litwick Hat costume Sableye. That's so sick. Give it a 9. Yep, there's another one. Fragment Hat Pikachu Shundo. That's a 10. Oh, cool. Here we go. 100% IV Keldeo, another exclusive mythical that I think only came out once in 2022. So I'll give that a 9. Oh, man. There he is. Check it out. Shiny Lucky Snorlax. I'll give that a 9. Oh, here we go. There's the Team Mystic. So the Electivire from earlier, this is Team Mystic. We got a Lapras with a little bow on the head. Again, it's just not a good costume visually, but it is one of the rarest because everyone only got one encounter. This is the Team Mystic version from the special research. This only came out in 2024. I doubt we'll ever see this again. That's a great Shundo. I'll give it a, if I gave the Electivire a 10, I'll give this a 10. The caption was, he's beautiful. Shundo Ditto. 7. This is cool. I think this is, it was caught in Okinawa, Japan. I think this is like the Okinawa t-shirt shiny Pikachu. This is crazy rare. Like, you could only get this costume in Okinawa, if I'm correct about this, which I think I am. That's a 9.5. And in my opinion, the best costume that has ever been released for Pikachu, the Mimikyu Pikachu, which was only ever released once in Pokemon Go history, bringing that to a Shundo, that's a 9. Oh, Rockstar Pikachu, cool. A lot of Pikachu costumes, which I definitely understand. 9. And somehow, through all of that, we did not see one single shiny Bidoof to Shundo. I don't know if I'm impressed or disappointed, but I'm definitely impressed by this video that is on screen next. Click that, I'll see you in there. Thank you all for submitting your bottle caps in today's video. I'll see you in the next one.